for joining us today. To those that do not know, this as above, so below. This is Mars energy. This is the day of war. This is also the day of energy and activation. This is also Mars energy for rejuvenation. And this is what on my platform, my name is Apostle Samuel Jr. I do not teach my personal beliefs or my practice, but I teach universal laws. To each and every one of you guys that are being notified that Apostle E is live, if this is your first time in my live, I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. To all of you that do not know me, I want you to know that on this platform, this is for Christian people that practice the ATRS, and this is also for people that have left the church that still practice the ATRS. What's up there? Is that not my Shamari from Chi-Town? Come on up in here. And then we got my Taurus. Love is in the house. Appreciate you, baby. And for all of you guys that have been checking out for Apostle Ely, it is going to go down on tonight. We're going to be talking about some real culture on tonight and showing you how this is utilized in everyday magic and everyday manifestation. What's up there, my 69 Renee in the house? Appreciate you. Much love. To all of you guys, I want to say also to each and every one of you guys that got your candles, we're running out of candles, but make sure that your New Year's candles, they're only $100 donation. Y'all know I do it. I'm going to start putting them in, putting those candles before they'll reach us tonight, and I'm going to start those, because I think we got whatever total. I said originally 25, but I don't have that many left. But what's up there? I'm Karen O'Brien, Gemini, and then we got Gemini right back to back. Mama Susan in the house, and then we got Monique 444 Cancer. To each and every one of you guys, I ain't even want to. Y'all know it's still, even though Christmas is over, UPS showed they natural behind on us today. Not just me, but had me in areas. It was a day today. But I'm still here. I had to take a bath. I did not eat, but I took a bath because I don't get on without doing my cleansing, and so therefore I want to share this with you guys on tonight. Now on my platform, I teach and talk about real magic, resolving issues, and I'm going to talk about something that I'm very good at today. What's up there, Jolly Sweet Gemini? So we had Gemini, Cancer, then Gemini. All right there, Jolly Sweet. To all of you guys that I'm going to be getting those orders out, because I want those orders to go out before the new year, and so a lot of y'all orders are going to be going out. So please do yourself a favor. I'm on it, and so maybe I'll come on tomorrow. I don't know, because I want to get these orders out. I want those stuff is done and out there and performing. What's up that all y'all that y'all don't know? My eldest son is actually in Florida with me. I just left him. He had picked me up from work, and so he is actually in Florida from California. So we thank God for him. And we also, what up, my Boaz in the house? That's right, bring your ass to the upper room. Yeah. And so my Cancer is here. It was moon in Aries, and his rising sign is Sagittarius. Now, I'm be talking about, and let me tell y'all something. I did not learn my magic, and I would like to say this. I was born with this stuff. These things, I shouldn't say stuff. Now, I also want to say salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi. I'm placing. Oh, you placing another? Okay. If you're going to place order, make sure between tomorrow and Thursday, whatever you're going to order, all that stuff got to go out there. So I'm going to be double timing it. No matter what time I get off, I'm going to be at it. What's up, my A. Johnson, my Aquarius in the house? If you did not do yourself a favor and get one of those New Year candles, you'll see. So I'm in show and tell mode. Okay. Now, so those that do not know, I'm a necromancer. I practice the black art. I've been practicing them as a very young age, and I'm talking about elementary school. I was born with what the black people call a veil over my face. So I've been doing this a very, very long time. Now, I also want to tell you guys, and I'm going to say this again, and I'm trying to say it as clear as I can, because some of y'all act like y'all slow or riding on brakes. So let me explain something to y'all. This is a one-man show. Minister Mario, son of Achosi, is somebody that I have trusted to do certain things for me. He is no longer here physically. He's with us in spirit. But I don't have any help in those areas that I used to have. Even though he was here, I always did all your products, all your works on my own. There are certain areas that I trusted him with your personal business where I'm still trying to find somebody to fill that space. Now, what's up, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius, my aphrodisiac? Beautiful people. No, you address me first. You address the good Mr. Goodball with nuts, and then you let these other people. But anyway, y'all know I'm a mess. What's up there, Unveiling Ann in the house? And the reason why I tell you guys this is what I'm going to talk about tonight, okay? And I want to share with y'all that I am going to be doing graveyard work, conjure, a lot of spell work before the new year. I have already did my ascension, and I'm also gonna do Shamari's reading tonight. Let me write that down first. And thank you so much, Cancer from Chi-Town, for having the patience to work with a brother. I'll find something to eat later. This is the lifestyle of a true spiritualist. So it is what it is. I don't do excuses. Therefore, I don't give none. Normally, I got this done before I get online, but I came on here, so it is what it be. All right. Now, let me burn some money and Blockbuster together for tonight. For all of y'all that come in here with that bad energy. All right, now I'm gonna say this again. I set up things to protect not only myself, I do it to protect my clientele base, and I also do it to protect anybody that assists me and work along with Apostle Ely. Now, I do realize that many of you guys did not grow up with a father figure, and you did not have an influence of a man in your life other than somebody that was either sticking you or giving you money. And so that's that is the extent of how you view a man. And I do realize that ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm going to reiterate once again. I am the CEO of Apostolic Faith. I own all intellectual properties. I pay my way. I boss all things, and therefore all things I'm responsible for. That's why no matter what happens, no matter what chain of command it falls through, I always take responsibility. Whether, I don't care who dropped the ball, I never blame other people, even though they were delegated certain things. I do not blame nobody for apostolic, because I am the head of apostolic. You understand? You will never have to worry about me looking for an scapegoat when it comes down to my responsibility, and that even also to my children. I am their father, so therefore I do not make excuses. I make action. You understand? And so we talking about as above, so below. So we're going to talk about something that I get down with, and I am truly good at. Okay? We're going to talk about destruction work and Mafedi Fun Ogun. I'm rocking Ogun for a reason tonight, and whether it's Ogun Faray or whether you're dealing with any war spirit, definitely my goddess that is upon my head is Mafedi Fun Oya, and I want to tell y'all why this particular work is so important. What's up, that Linda Green in the house? What's up, my Scorpio from Georgia? Ooh. Now, I'm gonna say this again to each and every one of you guys. There are protocols set up to protect you in case something goes left. And so at the end of the day, no matter who you talk to, at the end of the day, I am responsible for all of your products. I am responsible for your readings. I'm responsible for your consultation. I would never make what goes on behind the scene anybody else's problem. It is an Apostle Ely. If there is an issue or a problem, that's why I respond the way that I do. Because I am a man. I am a man of God, and I'm a man of war. And I do not pawn off my responsibilities off of anybody. And so at the end of the day, whether somebody dropped the ball, whether they dropped the racket, I still take responsibility there. That's why I, myself, am very good at makeup work, and I strive to make sure that I please my clientele, okay? And so therefore, that's why I tell you guys to make sure that you're not taking advice or counsel from nobody but me. So if something goes on, you come back to the source. Now, if you did not come to me for the advice, then you cannot come, because I'm not your source, okay? And I'm not going to be responsible for people that don't follow instruction, okay? Now that has been said. Now we gonna get, what's up there, my goddess in the house, Pisces? What's up, my Fedi Fun Oshun Taurus? Yes. What's up, Jeremy in the house? Yes, baby. Now I want us to grow, so therefore what I take out my time to do, because this is the lifestyle I live, I share information that is pertinent for your particular growth. It don't matter if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, or Ajay. The live last week made inspired me to finally apply for school for my master's. All right, now, my Fedi Fun Oshun. Yes, baby. She applied for her master's, and will be buying a New Year's candle for you soon. All right there. Come on, my Fetty Foom. What's up, Kiara Carr, my baby Pisces in the house? All right. So we with the shenanigans, okay? Now, let me explain it to you like that, because some of you guys, I do realize that you're smarter than God, and definitely you're smarter than any vessel that the divine utilizes. So I'm going to also address you on tonight, okay? So we have the subject matter tonight, destruction work in the ATRs, okay? And why we do destruction work, whether we do hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakum, and Congo. And I'm going to explain to you how I do it so you have a better understanding. Do not associate me with other people, because a lot of people do not function with destruction work the way that I do. And so I cannot talk about what other people do, but I can talk about what I do, okay? And the laws that I operate up under. Now, to all of you light workers that don't feel like you can never do real spiritual work for anybody if you don't know how to do destruction work. Okay? In Jeremiah, God gave him power to plant, he gave him power to uproot, and he also gave him power to build, and he gave him power to destroy. So all of my Christians, this is a biblical theories. Okay? Now, as we go into it, we're going to first start with Deuteronomy, the 1st chapter, verse 30. So if you want me to do readings for you tonight, apart from Shamar, because I got she already paid for her reading, burnt incense tonight, I want to explain something, y'all. First, we're going to start with this. Deuteronomy, the 1st chapter, chapter 1, verse 30. And it says this. As it says, the Lord your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you according to all that he had did for you in Egypt before your eyes. Now, to all of my practitioners and people that claim to be following me, that claim to be let me explain something to you. I do realize that most of you guys are the head of household. Even if you have a husband at home, you do not follow your husband. You are in control, okay? When you come to my platform, you do no longer, ma'am, have dick and nuts. Those dick and nuts belong to Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. And I realize that you dictate what goes down in your household. But in this house, there's all a ruling power already established by the divine, okay? So one thing that, when I do destruction work, this is very important to me. Just like the divine said, it is important that any leader, whether you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakuma, or any spiritualist, you must be the person that goes out before the people. Just like the divine mother, just like the divine father, they are the ones that step out in the front. I need you to understand that Apostle Ely is a frontline warrior. I am not the individual that claims to be crowned king, and I am sending out my servants. I'm sending out my captains. I am frontline material. I'm going to say this again. Apostle Samuel Ely, whether it is root work, whether it is conjure, whether it's shamanic work, whether it's Kabbalah, whether it's mysticism, whether it is voodoo, whether it is Santeria or Lakumi, I am frontline experience. I am battle tested. And I am not the person that hides behind the talent, the gift, or the abilities of my flock or my godsons or godchildren. And that is also included of my children and my family members. Because my people, my biological people, are very gifted. Okay? I need you to understand that. I am frontline material. Okay? When I get down with the get down, I am not sending out my saints. I'm not sending out my... let me explain it to you like this. I don't even send out my egoons. My spirit is the first one that hits the line. Okay? So when I do destruction work, I am the first individual that shows up for the fight. Just like God said, I will go out before you. So if I tell you I'm in warfare, that means I am front line. And we all know when you get put on the front line, you can get injured. And a lot of you claim to be spiritual warrior, but you hide inside of tanks. You hide behind in the dugout. You hide behind walls and trees and all. But you don't have the skill set. You don't have the alertness. You don't have the awareness to be on front line. Then we had Deuteronomy 31 and verse 8. I want to talk to grown people. I don't do cheering church. And this is why I'm a very dangerous individual, because I know how to operate on front line. And you cannot be slow to react or respond. This is why I read as well as I do. Okay? Deuteronomy, the 31st chapter, verse 8. It said, and the Lord, he it is that doeth go before thee. He will be with thee, and he will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. Now this is so important that when you are learning how and who taught you to do real conjure and real magic or real mysticism or any type of working with vibration, frequency, or energy, it's very important to understand that when you learn how to go to war on this day, and your mentality that you learn up on it is to be deceitful. Your mentality is to throw the rock and hide the hand. It is for you to hide behind other people, or you use what we like to say gophers or dummies or fall guy, doubles. I don't do none of that. When I go to war, it is not about what elay I'm a part of. I'm not throwing up to you who my mama is, who my grandma is, or who my family is, or who my padrino is, or who my madrina is, or who Michael is, and who Gabriel is, or who Ezeli Dontor is, or who Oya is. I'm a force to be reckoned with all by myself. Even though I have other spirits that work alongside me, I am frontline warrior. I step to the mat first. I set my crown first. When you got somebody out here that claim to be doing destruction work and they are not able to get their hands dirty, and they're constantly trying to portray themselves in a positive as a light worker, they can't really do destruction work for you. They cannot destroy sickness in your life. They cannot destroy poverty in your life. They cannot destroy ignorance in your life. They cannot destroy or bring to an end your enemies or your adversary, because them themselves, they are not battle tested on the front line. These people like to shoot the gun 3 streets down the road. Huh? See, when I come for you, I'm kicking the door in, not my egoons. See, when y'all, because I post in my on my Facebook and I post in my group, I need y'all to really understand, hear me real well. I like Game of Thrones, but and my eldest son is on here. I'm not sending the dragon. I am the dragon. I have the ability to fly. You understand? This is why a lot of y'all, when it comes to spirituality, you don't understand where I be coming from. And some of you don't understand when I tell you I am nothing to be played up with. And this is why I get upset when people pretend to be talking to me or dealing with my spirit or dealing with anything that's around me. Because if you were able to do that, that means that you're on a whole nother level. When I tell you I have extraterrestrial power, that my power do not come from this world, that is not me trying to come up with a different verbiage or technology. When I do your conjure work, when I go and do graveyard work, I don't do graveyard work in this world. I don't do your conjure, your candles that you are getting for nothing but $100. Your talent, those spells and those conjures that I am working, they're not coming from this world. That power that I am working with does not come from this world. Are you understanding? Let me explain something to you. She had to get on the dragon to fly. I don't need to get on the dragon. My son will take all of my sons have the ability to astral travel, and they have the ability to fly in the spirit, and they get that from me. Huh? See, sometimes in your dream you see yourself walking or driving. I don't see myself. I've never seen myself doing those things. I've always seen myself flying. And anybody that's really spiritual out here, no matter what your ATR practice, understand that means that your spirit is free to wander. And I fly at a very high speed. And as I have been elevated and being transmuted by the divine and divine mother, I have the ability to do things a lot swifter and ability. Now, to all of you guys that want to learn destruction work from me, or you may need destruction work for me to do, understand the chi and the prana that I have does not come from this world. I work with spirits and angels and forces in this world, but the power and the authority that I have does not come from this world. So do not equate me with these other people. And that's what I keep trying to explain to y'all. You don't have the ability to lead or guide me. And when I tell you to do something, I need you to do that, and that's it. I want y'all to follow the instructions that I have placed on that website. Or if you have talked to me personally, oh my God, I fly in so many of my dreams and had no clue what that meant. Exactly. Your spirit is an air spirit. Mafedi Fun Oya rules the air. This is why people that try to entrap my spirit and all that stuff, you're not going to be able to do that. You don't even have that kind of power. The power you got come from this world. The power I have don't come from this world. My frequency and my vibrations are not of this world. So this is why when I tell you guys, when I burn in my pot and stuff like that, and a lot of you guys, if you have followed instruction, a lot of you will be in a better place, but you so hard-headed. Huh? You so hard. And I don't blame you. I blame the dick and nuts that sleep with you. I blame the dick and nuts that gave you their last name. Because if they were operating as a man or a man of God, you would have more respect for the deity that I am. You would have respect. I blame the nuts that brought you into the world. Huh? Them dick and nuts that shot you into the world, that did not make it their responsibility to make sure that you understood the importance of their frequency and vibration in your life. That's the problem. But what they did is set you up to run across somebody like me that gonna fuck you up. Huh? And that means on Sunday morning. Huh? Not just Monday or Tuesday. I don't have tolerance. I done told many of you guys, Minister Mario is no longer here. I have a short fuse. Ogun. Ogun is the husband of Oya. Let's talk about story time and why destruction works. What do you think that Ogun does with his tool? How do you think the machete does? It clears the pathway. That means it destroys anything that is in the way. And he works 24 hours a day. And some of you keep fucking with me. You gonna find out that I am gonna stop because I got bigger fish. But you gonna keep on, and I'm gonna put the pot that I had on the stove, I'm gonna put it on simmer. And I'm gonna create a whole nother pot to set your ass on fire. Now, one thing that I believe in doing, I will knock fire dust from your ass. And when I'm working for you, that's what I'm doing. When I'm conjuring for you, that's what I'm doing. But I'm not doing it from a spirit or energy or frequency from this world. Remember, iron, which represents Ogun, comes from the universe. Tektites, meteorites, come from the universe. That's the outer world. And when you have a power that comes from the outer world that embodies your inner world, that means that you operate from a celestial and an extraterrestrial spectrum. Ogun's powers, they came down from heaven and they came to the earth realm, and that we utilize Ogun in the earth realm. But his power itself comes from above. That's why we call that iron the blood or the menstrual blood of the universe, as well as iron in the earth is the menstrual blood of Mother Earth. So all of y'all that claim to be so spiritual and you so in depth and so knowledgeable about the spirit world, then let me explain it to you like this. If you understood Ogun's power, then you would not be out here doing what you're doing. You would not be out here behaving the way you do, because you will know how to flow with the type of weaponry. Because this is where the scripture comes alive in your life, that our weapons are mighty through God in the pulling down of stronghold. That pulling down of stronghold means to destroy anything that has built itself up to hinder our process. And Ogun has many tools. That means that we have many weaponry to get the job done, to bring down the walls, to create the way, to clear the pathway. This is why my blockbuster is so important. We got stuff to get done on today. Nobody got time for what you got time for. Let me explain it to you like this. I realize this is not your lifestyle. This is not something you were born to do. This is not something that you have a high respect in regards to. See, it's more important for you to impress these people out here on social media than you actually living the life. Because anybody that gets with me and get around me, I actually live this life off camera. This is not a put on. This is not impressive. You're here on my platform because of what I exhibit. I'm here to teach you how to do destruction work, how to get your breakthroughs, how to get your path clear, and then you as a grown man or woman determine how you're going to move forward in your life. Ain't nobody fit to force you to do nothing. If you don't want it for yourself, I don't want it for you. Then we got 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, verse 6. This is why it is so to your disadvantage when you are dealing with somebody that goes before his people, that goes before his family. When I went to war for my family, I did not call on my family. I went to war because I'm the matriarch. I'm the one wearing the crown. I'm the one sitting on the throne. How in the world you want somebody to have trust and faith in you when you always waiting on what somebody else talking about what they gonna do? Huh? Before you gave, I already gave. Before Minister Mario, let me explain something to you. I was the first partaker of this journey. And Minister Mario did not have to be out front because I was out front. Because I was his covering. He wasn't my covering. And that's what y'all problem is when y'all getting around with these lame dick ass men. And you're getting relationship with these lame dick ass fathers. And therefore you don't know what it is to be covered by a man. You don't know what it is to be covered by masculine energy. And so there you don't know how to behave. So that's how you get fucked up when you deal with people like me. Because my fuse is short. I'm about business. I'm not about games. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody because what has been done has already been proven. You need to understand I'm not out here to impress anybody. Huh? I'm out here to make an impact on people that resonate with what I'm delivering. I'm not out here trying to do what my Padrino doing. I'm not trying to do what my Oba doing. I'm not trying to do what my Madrina doing. I'm not trying to do what my brothers and sisters. I am here to fulfill my destiny. And that's all I can teach any grown man or woman, how to operate in what God has called them to do. If that was what they want. If you don't want the sweet dick Willie spell, you don't have to purchase it. If you don't want the graveyard work, you don't have to purchase it. If you don't want to renew your mind, you don't have to. But what you ain't going to do is get your ass out here on social media and pretend you doing what I taught. Because I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of fella. Because ain't no pretentious here. When I tell you I will break your daddy ass down and snatch his spine, and I would dick your daddy down just like I would dick your mama down, I'm not putting on no fronts. Huh? I'm not TD Jakes. Because if I want to go to P. Diddy's party, that's what I'm going to do. And I don't give no damns about what nobody. That's the members in the church. That's my children. That's Shango. I don't care. Because I ain't here on this earth for you. I'm here on this earth to fulfill a destiny. And if I want to get me some ass on the side, that's what I'm going to do. And if I want to get me some ass in the front, that's what I'm going to do. So just in case you don't know who you're dealing with, you won't be able to blackmail Apostle Ely. I'm fully grown. Praise God. So we got 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, verse 6. It said, the husbandman that labors must be first partaker of the fruit. If you laboring, sir, if you labor, you the husbandman, if you the tata, the mumbo, the hugon, my ex-wife ain't never had to stop being who they are in order for me to feel like I'm the one is the responsible. My members, I don't walk around talking about what they ain't done. If I ask and they don't give, fuck them. I ain't never been the type of man. If you gonna help me, you gonna help me. I'm not gonna beg your monkey ass for nothing. If I'm gonna beg anybody, I would beg my family, and I ain't gonna do that. If you want to help, help. If you don't. That's a man first partaker of the fruit. Nobody should beg you to stand up to go to war for your house. Nobody should have to beg you to get artillery so that your house is at peace. As the scripture said, as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. And in my house, the Lord go before. And so therefore, because I'm made in his image and after his likeness, then I need to be first partaker. I need to get out here, and if anybody throwing blows, it's going to be Apostle Ely. If anybody doing a reversal, it's going to be Apostle Ely. If anybody smiting their enemies, it's going to be Apostle Ely. Not my mother. I'm not depending on her gift. Not my grandmother. And when people see me in the spirit, they don't see my egoons. They see Apostle Ely. My egoons assist me in spiritual work. But I am first partaker. Huh? And if anybody going to throw the first blow, it's going to be Apostle Ely. If anybody going to speak the word, it's going to be Apostle Ely. If anybody effectual and fervent prayer of the righteous man, it's going to be Chief Apostle Samuel Ely. Nobody in my church is going to pray, I'm going to do it. If nobody else prays God, I'm going to do it. If nobody gives, I'm going to do it. You understand? I don't sit around waiting on some lame dick ass man or some want to be good pussy ass woman to sit there and make me be Apostle Ely. I get up and I go to work and I deal and I do what I got to do. And if you want to learn from me, I don't do excuses. If you don't want to go and lock arms with me, I don't need your arm. I told my children this specifically. If you get hit in the back, your father is dead. You got to go for your... You ain't got to tell me to watch your back. You ain't got to tell me how to watch your back. Huh? Because I'm a fighter for real. You ain't got to be out here trying to figure out what Apostle Ely doing. You get that from worrying about being in a relationship with your husband, with your man. That don't come because I have showed you that I can't get it done. Huh? You didn't help me bring down my lawyer that came against me. You ain't helping me bring down a law firm. You didn't help me go to war. I did that without you. You didn't drive me over to their law office. You didn't tell me what to say. You ain't tell me what to call you ain't do that. I did that all by myself. I did that without my eldest son. I did that without my middle son. I did that without my youngest son. I did that without my mother. I did that without my father. I did that with the God and the divine that is in me. Huh? Are you understanding? This is how you get up and learn how to do destruction work, because you are first partaker of what brings life and what brings death. Even though the scripture said life and death is in the power of the tongue, why is it that when it comes down to real conjure and real spirituality, you have no regard to only the blessings and not the cursing? You don't believe in duality. That, sir, ma'am, that ain't my problem. Huh? When I tell you I'm doing conjure work for you, I know that when your husband told you he gonna pay the bill, he didn't pay the bill. I know when your husband say he gonna lay pipe to you, he didn't lay the pipe. I know when your husband say that he was at work, he wasn't at work. I understand that those are the type of Negroes. Those are the numb nuts that you done had between your legs. That doesn't come before me, ma'am. Because when I tell you I'm working for you, I'm Ogun. I'm Mafedi from Ogun. I'm working because my reputation means more to me than your dollar bill. My credibility means more to me than your dollar bill. Huh? Now, you may have been able to maneuver and to con and manipulate your man. But this black mother sucker right here, ma'am, my mother manipulated me. She birthed me in the world. Ain't no other piece of pussy on earth is going to do that to Apostle Samuel Ely Jr. Huh? No, the chief CEO of Apostolic Faith, don't play with me. If you want to find yourself on another side of Ogun with Apostle Ely, that's a good way to do it. The stuff that you out here saying and believing that you can play games with, I'm not that fella. And let me tell y'all ladies something. And let me tell you gents something. Any man in your life that is not on front line, that means that he will put you out there and claim to be the man and make you go to war. Huh? My prayers are stronger than my children's mother. Don't mean that my children's mother ain't got a prayer life and that they ain't who they say they are in their own right. But they can't do a damn thing with the husband man. See, when you are the chief apostle and you are the chief cornerstone and you are the master builder, the first person that should be out there when it comes down to the finances, when it comes down to the healing, when it comes down to the deliverance, it should be your monkey ass. Huh? The first person that should be praying in the house and making things happen in the house should be your monkey ass. But you sitting around there, you don't went out there and laid and open your legs to a Negro that'll put a wine bottle before his family, that'll go out there and put hoes before his family. And let me explain something to you. As hoish as I have been, ain't no woman have taken my money and I have kids. Huh? When I give out inches because I'm getting your money to take care of my kids, I don't take out my children's mouth to go and to pay for a woman to get her hair done or get her bill paid. My children come first. I got 3 boys. They can't tell you. They done got so much free stuff off of my inches. Huh? My rod. Huh? Whether that's your daddy money or your mama money, they gonna spend on Apostle Ely. Huh? I'm not gonna go out here and say I got good dick and with nuts and it can't produce. The God that I serve, he said, whatsoever I set out to do, it shall prosper. So good dick brings revenue. It brings increase. Now, I don't know about your daddy dick, but I'm going to tell you about Trey's daddy, Elijah's daddy, and Josh's daddy. And if you're going to be up under me, I don't play that. If you want to be a man about you got to be personal. Ain't nobody got no business begging no grown-ass man about handling responsibility. When you want to get out here in war and you want to defend the things that God have for you on today, then I am going to be nobody outwars Apostle Ely. Minister Mario don't outwar Apostle Ely. My mother don't outwar Apostle Ely. My cousin, I got gifted people all in my family. Which one of them can outwar me? And because I'm the matriarch of the family, I'm the first one on the line when something takes place. In my church, because I'm the head, the angel of the church. I'm a Sagittarius fire. My moon is in Aries fire, and my water sign is Pisces. Who the fuck you think you dealing with? And I got Scorpio in my chart. So when you invest in Apostle Ely, don't do me like your daddy. Don't do me like your husband. Because I'm not those Negroes. Do not ever put me in the same pot with those Negroes. Huh? That's who you fuck with. Okay? That's who fucks you. And I feel sorry for you. But the ones that done been, my exes ain't never had to call me and tell me to do anything. They never had to push me to church. They have never do none of that. The stuff you dealing with, they ain't never had to deal with that. That's why I don't deal with them. Because you ain't know what you had. Husbands should be first partakers of the fruit. And when I say husband, man, I'm talking about anybody. If you're a female, you the queen, you should be the first one on the front line. Huh? If you the Tata, you should be the first one on the line. If you the Madrina, you should be the first one on the line. Why you got your monkey ass in the house? Yes, I said it. How in the world the people that follow you gonna have respect for you when you ain't the first partaker? Ain't nobody got to make me get up and go to work. Ain't nobody got to make me get up and do my conscience. Ain't nobody got to tell me to go to the store and get what I need. I am first partaker. That's where you earn your respect. When somebody doesn't have to encourage you to praise God. When nobody got to encourage you to figure out how to resolve an issue. When your child is, as David's child was on his deathbed, David prayed until it was over. Nobody, Bathsheba didn't have to, Bathsheba didn't have to tell David to put on the sackcloth. Bathsheba didn't have to tell David to put on the ephod. Bathsheba didn't have to tell David to get up early in the morning and intervene. When you are the first partaker of the fruit, ain't nobody got no business telling you to give. You should be sowing abundantly because you want your household to abide in that frequency. You the last one to show up to church. You the last. All the time you want to be is when somebody want to get something. You got to, let me tell y'all something. Them your lips. I don't care if you gay. I don't care if you straight. I don't care if you bi. But why you sucking the dick of a man that won't be on the front line for you? Huh? Who? Back it up to who? That's why I demand certain treatment. I ain't the type of fella. You gonna give me what I want because I'm first partaker. You gonna give me that ass the way I want to be given because I'm a warrior. And I fights for you. I put my life on the line for you. And I'm the living sacrifice in my household. Huh? My children don't have to beg me to go to war for them. My children ain't got to manipulate me into going to war for them. They tell me, Dad, it ain't that serious. That's what my children, that's what my sister tell me. That's what my, no, we don't need, no, we don't need you to come in here doing all that. Because I come in for the straightening and the business. Because if you really were following me and understood me, I'm the wrong individual to play them kind of games with. Because what I don't mind is fucking people up. I would love to be a blessing in your life. I would love to be a support in your life. I would love, but I deal in duality. So I have no qualms with it. And if I told my children that they cross me, I would put their ass in the ground. My son on here, I told them to, if you ever cross me, I will put your ass under. I don't have it for you as much as I have it for my children. I'm Ogun for real. I'm a warrior for real. I'm crowned by Oya for real. I am initiated in Palo for real. I don't know about these other people. I can't speak for them. But let me tell you something. When we do destruction work, it is with purpose. This is why I give people warnings. This is why I tell people about instruction. Because if you really had real power, you would understand and respect spiritual law. Because you would understand accountability and responsibility. And nobody would have to ever tell you what you need to do. You know there's 4 seasons and you a man. Huh? Why you ain't got no clothes for each season? Huh? And if you in a gay relationship, why you still ain't got no clothes for each season? Huh? Because that's your nigga. Huh? Or that's your wife, whatever you got. But he's your man. And he should feel secure that you holding it down. And I ain't never seen so many people that claim to be pictures and top, and you act like a bottom. Huh? I don't speak for nobody but myself. But what I do have a problem with is when we're doing destruction work, you lack the understanding how it goes. And you don't tell me or my egoons or my spirits how to move. Huh? You tell that sorry ass man you call a husband what to do and how to do. You tell that man that you already know that you don't have no confidence in. You tell him how to think and what to wear. Me, on the other hand, you don't tell me a goddamn thing. Huh? You follow my instruction. That's how I get down. And that's not just on today. That's forevermore. Huh? And if you come to me in the spirit world when I leave this world, you better make sure you know who you're calling. I hope you ain't calling me for the foolishness. This is my real check. When I'm out here working for you, I want you to know if I got to take down Jericho for you, you're gonna pay me. You're gonna make sure I'm okay. If you're a wise one. How would you get offended with a man that's willing to be on the front line for you? Because you ain't used to it. You gonna tell me to get back. What the fuck, who you think I am, your husband? That coward ass Negro? Huh? He's scared of the police. He's scared of IRS. He's scared. You ain't got nothing to stand up for you, not only in your house. You ain't got, if the government come for you, you in trouble. If the school board come for you, you in trouble. When a police officer in our city put my son in handcuffs in the back because he was driving my BMW, he didn't even know how well connected it was. I was going to take his job, but his captain saved his ass. I couldn't take his captain job, but I was going to take that his job, I was going to get that. But he ain't never forgot me. So you don't have that kind of stand up in your life. I bring the destruction. See, I'm the dragon that descends out of the heavens and rain in fire and brimstone. And to all of y'all don't know what brimstone is, sulfur. That is a part of a magical formula that real conjurers utilize when it comes down to the ATRS. And you would understand that sulfur if you really understood magic and chemistry. But you don't, because you ignorant. When it comes down to doing destruction work, you got to know how to break things down. Whether you're working with garlic, whether you're working with asafoetida, whether you're working with dragon's blood, there are so many different fire elements. Whether, especially, let me tell y'all something. I have shut a church down utilizing the corn, black pepper corn. I took a 97-cent bag of black pepper corn and put it in my hand and chanted over it and threw it in their yard and brought their ass all the way. I'm not nothing to play with. See, you out here pretending to be spiritual and connected with the divine mother, the divine father, and you're connected with the pots and the cauldrons and all that. And baby, that's your business. I'm about destruction. Just like I'm about building, I know how to bring a building down. I know how to bring a temple down. I know how to bring sickness down. The only reason That certain things go on. It got to be the divine. Because I can't go over that. I done tried. This is why we do destruction work. Whether it's utilizing a root, whether it's utilizing an herb, whether it's utilizing Apollo, whether it's utilizing a particular rum or a particular liquor, whether it's utilizing a particular metal, listen. Ogun is iron. You do not want to find yourself in my pot because you don't know how to stop. I told you my mind thinks like this. I want, when I catch, we have in certain areas we have a lot of woods, and so we call it wood rats. What I did after setting the trap for the rat, after I caught him face down, ass up, that wasn't enough for me. I got a black plastic bag. And I put that rat inside of that black paper bag, still alive, with that trap on it. And I tied it up, and I wanted it to squeal. Because I don't speak rat. But I wanted the other animals that understood like attract like, that if you come into Apostle Eli's house, he's going to fuck you up. Sometimes you got to get certain people that hard-headed, and you got to fuck them up. So the other hard-headed people can come to a quicker conclusion that this might not be the platform that you want to play with. This might not be the apostle. This might not be the Centera you want to be messed up. This might not going to be the Tata you want. Maybe this is not the Voodoo Asant you want. Maybe this is not the Bokor you want to be fooling with. Because you are so used to these other people out here running their mouth. And ain't nothing happening. So just like I know how to punish, because in Palo, Centea is my mother. Just like I know how to punish and suffer things that are animals, you baby, this right here, this is a part of spirituality. But you need to be first partaker. And when people are not threatened by your husband standing up, the government, the police, nobody's threatened by him. The dog, the cat, the rat. When the roaches, you come home, the roaches ain't even trying to scatter. They just keep on doing what they've been doing. They're not threatened by your presence. But the real Ogun is fierce, and he is respected. And I don't understand how you working with such a powerful energy, whether it's Ogun Fare or whether it's Zarabanda, and you ain't got no respect and you can't get no straightening. I don't understand that. I have no understanding that. And I wish my kids would try me. Like some of y'all parents let y'all kids try you. My mother filed against me and my sister in the court for elderly abuse. And we don't talk and handle her like that. Huh? My father did not financially do for me like my mother and my mother's people did. But guess what? I don't disrespect him like that. And that's even in death. Respect is something you earn. And something about the way you have lived your life, I wish my children would. I wish they would. I wish my saints would. I'm here for it. I wish you would. My kids ain't never said, call my daddy at school. My children, all my baby mama, all I have to do is call me and say, your son is disrespecting me. And I will whoop their ass grown. I got a 30-year-old. I would take that charge gladly. And I'm going to still get out of it. And I'm going to whoop your ass again. Because what you not going to do is disrespect your mother. I live by that. Now, I don't know how y'all rock and roll out here in this social media platform and how you talk. But when I seen my mother-in-law slap her husband in the head, I looked at my wife and I told my wife at the time, I said, if you ever put your hands on me, I'll kill you. And the reason why I addressed her that way, because that's what you're watching your mother hit his father. Because if you put your dick beaters on me, I'm going to fuck you up. I don't believe in putting my hands on no woman unless I got to defend. I try to get out of that abusive behavior that I grew up with. But if you put your hands on me, it is on and popping. I'm like that naturally, and I'm like that spiritually. So I don't know what y'all did. I ain't never put my hands on my daddy. I ain't never put my hands on my mama. And I don't watch my grandma slap the taste out my mama's mouth. And she was grown. I don't watch my uncle them whooping a woman ass and my grandma walk up and he stops. He was high and he was whooping ass. And when my grandma stepped up there, he stopped. He didn't stop for the police, but he stopped for my grandma, his mother. So I didn't grow up like that, y'all. And I can't tell you how to live your life and your conduct, but I don't play them games. Because when I see you start operating certain type of way, I don't mind getting with you. Because I got to go to Bravo because I'm going to get me some beef heart and I'm going to get some love. Because I'm going to teach you why I am not nothing to be played up with. And you going to respect me willingly or by force. I don't personally care. When you hire me and you say, Apostle Eli, I want you to do certain types of working for me, I'm here to do my work. I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm not here. I don't have time for that. Just like UPS ain't got to look over my shoulder, you ain't got to look over my shoulder. You used to looking over your man's shoulder. You look over my shoulder is when I got you up in the air and we having sex. That's when you look over my shoulder, calling me Big Daddy. But other than that, I don't need a monitor. I don't need a hall monitor. Cause I'm a man about my work. Ogun, you don't put something in Ogun and go and have to watch over him. You don't have to tell Ogun 3 and 4 times. I heard you the first time, and I'm gonna do it when I'm ready to do it, so I can do it as proficient as I need to. Cause I'm about quality. I told y'all something about Minister Mario is nasty. But I'm way nastier than Mr. Mario. And when I hear you talking, I'm not gonna argue back and forth with you, whether you're a man or a woman. I'm gonna set your ass on fire. And then you will find out that you cannot handle my spirit. And I'm not talking about my egoons or my ancestors. I'm talking about my spirit. Like my spiritual sister, she practiced Haitian voodoo in Haiti. Because some of y'all claim to be Haitian and doing Haitian work. Use a joke. Use a joke. And you hearing it from a positive. I don't take you a bit more serious than I take a $3.50 bill serious. And she told me when she met me, she said, you don't play and your spirit don't play. I'm an individual entity. And any man that won't respect, gay, straight or bi, he gonna earn that. He ain't gonna beg you for that. He gonna earn that. When my elder son, they called DCF on me, and 2 police officers showed up, Apostle Ely did not bite his tongue. Huh? And they said, did you put your hands on him? I said, I tried to slap the taste out of his mouth. And the only thing you can do is do me a favor and save me some money. But as long as he in my house, he gonna do what I say when I say do it. Because when your kids see you afraid to stand up for you, huh? When your kids can see that they can call the authorities on you and then run your household while you pay bills, that's your business, sir. Then when your saints know that they can vote you in and vote you out and tell you about what they're going to give and not give, and you cower down, so, ma'am, sir, that's y'all business. But you don't buy Apostle Ely and tell me what to do with my dick and nuts. That's what you not going to do. I don't care if you're giving me $1 million a second. You don't own me. And this ain't a front. Ask anybody that truly know me. So this is what you are investing in. And the next time you think that you're going to treat me like what you came out of, you're going to handle me like what you lay down with, don't worry. I will bring the correction. And I'm going to bring it in the full force. The Bible says the kingdom of God suffered violence and the violent take by force. Ogun represents force. And there are certain times, certain ma'am, that you cannot ask the spirit to leave. You have to force it to leave. There are certain times you cannot ask the headache to leave. You have to force it to leave. There are sometimes certain ma'am, you cannot ask the sickness to leave. You have to force it to leave. There are certain times you cannot ask people to get across your boundary. You have to force them to respect your boundaries. And sir, ma'am, Apostle Samuel Jr. has absolutely no problem. This is why I communicate as well as I do. If you, any person that done slept with me, you slept with a real man. If you got fucked by me, you got the real steel. You got a real rod. Huh? And I have a humility about myself because I know how to respect people because I want people to respect me. But don't get none of that twisted. My daddy wasn't nothing to play with. My mother ain't nothing to play with. On both sides of my bloodline, ain't nothing to play with. I refuse to not represent. And you didn't walk and handle. I done told my grandmother. I don't watch my grandmother tell a police officer in these words, "Get your motherfucking ass off my property." She was talking to the police. He called for backup. She said, "I said, get your mother." Nobody called you. Get your motherfucker. That's how I grew up, baby. I don't care if you're a judge. I don't care if you're a CEO banker. Then we speak our mind. My grandmother was a Sagittarius. My granddaddy was a Sagittarius. And I'm most certainly a Sagittarius. Okay? So if you're confused about what you're dealing with, don't think I can't straighten you. Don't think I won't straighten you. But I don't have the problem that other people have when it comes to their social media platform. Because most of my people, 85% of my people, behave. They line up. And once again, I do apologize for all the lame dicks that have operated in this life that gave you no security. That ain't my fault. Huh? That ain't my fault. Mafedi Fun Ogun, if you got my Ogun, I can't speak for nobody else's pots and their shrines and their conjure. I can only speak for mine. Because I'm going to fight for mine. And I'm going to be on the front line. So if you got me doing anything for you, you don't have to watch over my shoulder. And if I tell you I'm at war, that's what I am. If you want to help me, help me. If you don't, fuck off and fuck on. Before you get fucked up. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much. To Darius and everybody else that support me regardless. Help me regardless. Support me regardless. That's what kind of men I'm looking for. Whether you mad with me or not, do your due diligence. That's what men do. Whether you see your way or not, you're supposed to be clearing the pathway. And just because you got to cut through some things or cut down some things, because that's destruction work, don't ever think that you out here investing in Apostle Ely and I'm not doing my working. And let me say this again. Apostolic faith, not no member of my church pay for my fucking. I pay for mine. So I don't care if they catch me tomorrow. If you catch me at P. Diddy's house and I'm bending him over and his maid over, you didn't pay for it. I got you, Darius. I'm gonna do a Shamara's reading first. So just in case, me being private ain't got nothing to do with, has nothing to do with me being ashamed about how I get down. Cause I ain't ashamed of the black arts at all. Ain't ashamed of nothing. I don't shame about nothing I do. I was taught it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. It's about respect. That's what I was taught. But if I got to go there, I have no problem. I got you, Darius. You got to know when you are in the presence of men, of war. I'm not no chihuahua. It ain't my fault you sat down and let that weak ass nigga put a child in you. Lay down with you. That's your business. Love reading. And once again, I still ain't telling you who to be with. But don't treat me. Don't handle me. Don't handle my business. Because I get real raunchy really quick. The one thing on 34 Court get you slapped in the mouth is all that lying. And some of y'all know the hoes that I deal with, they don't lie to Apostle Eden. They let me know what time it is. I'm not used to a lying hoe. Being a hoe don't make you a liar. It don't make you a thief. It just means that you're very friendly with your genitals. That's all a hoe is. They are very friendly when it comes down to their genitals. They believe in sharing. But that don't make us liars, thieves, backstabbers. We anointed. We just friendly when it comes to sex. Me sometimes too friendly. But we don't means no harm. All right. Blockbuster. I can't raise you up the way some of y'all. You should be ashamed to even take your panties off to that Negro. Got your wife in there telling you to get her head. You so silly. I wish they would. I had a woman tell me, oh, I'll put you in the book. I said, bitch, you won't put me in no book. Who you take me for? Who you gonna put me in the book? And I'm gonna put your ass in the book. And I'm gonna beat your back out. That's what's gonna happen. You got the wrong brother. And that's just how I talk. This ain't for social media. This is how I get down for real. No ma'am and no sir. So I don't know how your Ogun pot work. I don't know how your destruction work. It's how we get down. When I tell you I'm fighting for you, I'm just showing you an example of my mindset. Pastor, even you're such a loving person. Yeah, to people that do right by me. And then the other one, I don't care what happened. If you like it, I love it. I don't put up with Shango and he's a dog. I got you. Oh, thank you so much for the Karen O'Brien for the extra. Thank y'all. I like when y'all do that stuff. Some of y'all used to lie to your husband about where the money at and all that. I don't deal with that. All I do is I curse your finances and go about my business. You can lie to me all day long. I don't engage. I don't make nobody do nothing. You lie to me, I curse and keep it pushing. It's consequences when you're dealing with Ogun. Road opening and money. I know that's right. If you got your Ogun, I would do money and road opening. And if you're really going through something, then do money and blockbuster. If somebody's doing conjure against your finances, get your Ogun and do money and then reversal. I got you on my Gemini. I got Darius. I got that. Okay, Shamari, let me know you're listening, baby, so I can do your reading. And I do. Thank you for showing me some grace from yesterday. I still didn't get a chance to eat, but it's all good. All right, there you go. Hear these words which I speak. Was it a general reading, baby? Before I start, because I don't remember. Where's my paper? I just wrote down a reading. Was it Shamari? Is it a general reading? I don't know. Okay, got you. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which in the dark bring into light of my eyes concerning Shamari, the Cancer concerning 2024. What is it that she needs to do to kick off her 2024? What is it that Shamari, the Cancer, needs to do to kick off her 2024? What is it, Shamari? Esa! All right, here we go for Cancer. All right. And thank you, Sister Tree Rod. I know you ain't on here tonight, but thank you so much for making sure I ate yesterday. Thanks to my sister that made sure I eat. I went over her. We went out to Minister Mario, son of Ochosi's grave, me and my sister and my eldest son, and we just really had a good time. And they learned a lot about me out there in the cemetery and how I get down. And so I just want to take that before I go any further. Shamari, we're asking for what do you need to do to kick off your 2024, and your shadow card came up, casting yourself in a favorable light. How ironic is that for Cancer? Mem Chet Yud. It said, my own being is illuminated beautifully, sufficed with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive and beautiful aspects of my true self as opposed to the distorted and dark image projected by my ego. This is important. They're saying basically project for 2024, projecting yourself in a positive light. That is very, very, very important for Cancer, period. And then your middle card says healing. You need to, these are the focal points for 2023, 24, I apologize, 24 to kick off. It says, hey, Mem, hey, Shin. It said the power of this name brings the energy of healing at the deepest and most profound levels of my being, because I can now accept full responsibility of my present condition. This has a lot to do with accountability, taking accountability. It said because I have used my energy to concentrate on others who are also in need of healing. So in other words, the scripture says it like this. You got to, before you can convert or strengthen your brother, you got to first strengthen yourself, okay? And then your outcome card talks about victory. This is victory over addictions. Anything that is addictive to you, addictive behavior to you. This is talking about getting victory. So this is my Psalm 25 card. It says, Pei He Lamed. It said, I am ready to battle the nasty habits and unpleasant character traits that I have not been able to get rid of. This name ensures victory over the forces of ego. You have two cards talking about your ego, making sure that you stay in there. Linda said, I got you, Linda Green. Thank you so much, baby. I got you a roll opener. It says, I am imbued with emotional. Oh, this is so necessary. And this is in your outcome card in 2024. It says, I am imbued with emotional power and discipline. So this has a lot to do with your personal journey and you making personal commitments to yourself. To triumph over all self-centered impulses and negative desire. That is definitely Cancer, but I like the fact that it came in your outcome card, which is Psalm 25. So, and in the end, you will get the victory through your personal disciplines. Make sure I get everybody. Shamar said, I am that woman. I know that's right. You that woman that like to be licked? What kind of woman you is? I got to make sure, because sometimes I be thinking other stuff. I got my Wanda. And then I got love reading for Darius. Let me know, son, you're listening so I can get started. I normally have this all my stuff inside my shirt, but I was running so far behind tonight. I hope that those that came in the middle of that go back to the beginning so you can get a better understanding and not just walk in the middle of information being spewed like that, and get a clear understanding of why in this destruction work is so important to get done. It can bring healing, it can bring health, it can bring financial wealth, prosperity, and success. All right, where's my Pisces, Darius? I have. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I did your incense, Darius. I'm finna do your reading, your love reading. Hold on. Oh, incense. Okay. Oh, you said incense for love. Okay, my apologies. Okay, I add that and then a reading. Gotcha. Hold on just a minute. This is also destruction work when we do these type of. I work with a the beef tongue or cow's tongue for that kind of spell work. But this is the type of candle I will work with that with a beef tongue, and I would take that tongue out. I can either do it through the crossroad, through SU, or I can do it through the cemetery and find somebody that was very violent in their life. And bury that at the foot of the grave, not at the head of the grave. I'll bury that at the foot of the grave, so when that spirit get up, it steps on that tongue. I'm the one. I know a lot of stuff. Be walking your ass around here like a folded chair. All right, you ready, son? Oh, Renee, thank you there. Y'all know, like, my first wife, she's like, when I get upset, she tell me, oh, you look so sexy. While I'm angry, she be trying to have sex with me. Talking about I look so sexy when I'm upset. Or the freaks that I done married. Okay, there go my son. All right. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Darius, the Pisces. Darius, the Pisces. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes. That which is they coming in. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eye. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is it that Pisces needs to focus on? The good thing about it, I don't have to exaggerate anything or lie about nothing. God has blessed my life. I share what I do. And remember, yes, I like Game of Thrones, but I am the damn dragon. I'm not here got to call on nothing to get something done. My spirit is more than capable to do as much damage as necessary. Darius, your shadow card came up, the big picture. For Pisces, Aleph Nun Yud. It said, this name raises my awareness of long-term effect of my action. It said, I gained the ability to see the spiritual challenge. This card is keep flipping up in your card. This is me. There's something that's going on where the spirit, I believe, because of where I'm trying to take you, I believe that they are testing you to see certain things out of you. And because this card keeps coming up in your reading, it said to see the spiritual challenges that in every moment before they become the foundation of chaos and crisis. That's in shadow. So that means that there's a behind the scene meaning behind everything that you're dealing with. But there is a spiritual, which is a good thing. But this, I believe this has a lot to do with what I have been asking them about you. So I believe that they are testing you. So once again, even though I'm telling you you're being tested, stay focused, stay consistent, and push forward. Mem, oh, I have to say it. It says also, it says the middle card said, casting yourself in a favorable light, Pisces. Having no confusion, no mixed signals. It said Mem Chet Yud. It says my own being is illuminated beautifully and suffers with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, the true Ache. And for Darius, understand that's what Neptune is. That's Poseidon. That is ocean. That is ocean. The beauty of the sea. Being able to be Pisces rule boundlessness. There's no end. This is the ripple effect that when it comes down to energy, frequency, and vibration. That's why you have to be careful and make sure that you're being positive, because just like positive energy has a trickle effect, also a ripple effect, I should say, a ripple effect, also negative energy. And because of this energy showing up in your car, as opposed to distorted and dark image projected by my ego. Do not allow your ego to get involved, Darius, in what God is doing in your life. Ego means that your own idea of how you feel about things, how you see about stuff. Never allow that temporal state of thinking and feeling to hinder the bigger. That's why the card came up big. Look at that. That's why the card came up big picture. Never get confused about what's the real big picture. What am I trying to do? I am trying to walk with this man of God, and I have to be prepared. This is why I prepare you with the same bath that I utilize. Finish what you started. Pisces. Completing tasks. That's your outcome card. It said Lamed Kaf Bet. It said I am endowed. I'm endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. So this has a lot to do, Darius, Piscean energy has a lot to do with your spiritual endeavors and undertaking. And this is talking about the outcome card. So that means that certain things are going to be concluded this year, because this is going into the new year. This is why you're doing, and I like the fact that you double up on your workings and double up on your New Year's candles and stuff like that. This stuff is going to propel you into greater spaces, but it is a spiritual challenge is what you're dealing with. I would do Psalm 100, honestly, before I go to bed. I'm not going to bed right away because I haven't eaten. I want to make sure I got everybody. Renee said you got up. Oh, I just thought about what Renee said. Yeah, but I had to go over there and get that candle over there, because I got all kind of stuff over there. But I want to show y'all this candle. Let me see. See in the back of this candle, they had come with prayer. I don't use this prayer because I have because like I said, I work out of a different arena. But it says, for all who try to harass me or to harm me through rumors and gossip, I will burn this with stop gossip powder instant. I will instantly cover the mouth so that they nor any other person will be able to continue to bother me with his evil tongue. Especially if you are like people in your family talking about your marriage, spinning out that negative energy. Shut that mouth. Now I would do other stuff like that, because I like to sew when I do the head of an animal for that type of work, I like to sew up the throat. So I have to stick my hand inside, and then I needle and I sew that throat closed. And I put stuff down in the neck of that, and I've used alligator heads for that too. So all head ain't bad. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'll make sure I got everybody that yeah, we finna be shining. And I know that's right. Set the light. I'm actually going to be doing the videos once I get because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to put those New Year candles with the, I got to put the some of the ones that y'all already paid for. I got to put those candles with the Orishas, but I think I'm gonna, because I have a room over on this side of my house with the Orishas, and then I have my other voodoo stuff over here on this other side of the house. And I think I'm gonna after being blessed by the Orishas, I have a guardian spirit that I have in the other room, and I'm thinking about doing that. I always do more than what y'all pay for, because I know I can manifest for y'all. That's why I demand certain levels of respect, because I go out my way and I work really hard like Ogun for my people and my loved ones and people that I that think enough of me to show me decency and respect. I stay true to that. I work hard, and I have no problem working hard for the people that support me. I really don't. I really don't. I love what Natasha did. She got a candle for her. She got a candle for her daughter. That's the kind of stuff that you have to do to make sure that the energy is right for not only you, but the people that are close to you. Can you... Can you... Mafedi Funo Shun. I'm trying to see what she said. Oh, the last candle. This one right here. And this can be worked in Palo, well, any of the ATR Hoodoo, but everybody addresses those candles different. I don't set lights like most people do. I do conduit candles. So I have a frequency on that that candle when I do that work. But yeah, this is the one. And then it has the back one, but it's called Shut Up, alleged. I always say alleged. Shut Up candle. I have specific stuff that I be doing for certain people. And so I have different types of stuff. And I'm this right here. Got a lot of dust on it. Peanut seeds. See right there, peanut seeds. Protection, removal of hexes and curses. Fertility, abundance, decision making, and good luck. I have all kind of stuff, and sometimes I put that stuff in y'all candle that you don't pay for, and that's why I say y'all rock with me, y'all support me. I'm gonna move for you. That's a vested interest. Why wouldn't I move for you if you support me? But you're not gonna use me. I don't mind being generous, but I don't play that. Thank you, Monique, for posting that. There's still some left. I got left because all I knew how many packages I had left when I left my job. I knew that. I got you, Darius. All right. Much love to each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna I need to walk Shango first. And then I'm gonna go get something to eat. All right, I love you. I appreciate y'all. If this helped post on these videos, it matters what you guys post and how y'all share these videos because that's what makes it circulate. So please, sir, man, make sure you get some time. Do I need an individual candle, or can I do a assorted? Is that assorted? What I don't do, me personally, I don't overload my candles with petition. I do different types of candles because I want that candle to specifically concentrate on a certain task, and so I don't overload candles with too many petitions because it makes the candle work harder, and then you might not get all the manifestation because you got too many irons in the fire in one candle. So having different candles for different purposes is a very good idea. That's what I would do. And like I like the idea that Darius he got 2 New Year's candles, and so therefore if you feel like you need more energy going into the new year, or you want more energy in there, I don't have no problem. You don't have to just buy one candle. You can buy many you want to that I got available, because those candles that I'm gonna do tonight, those are gonna go in front of their reaches tonight. And so whatever I got left over, you are more than welcome to purchase those candles, and I would light them for you. All right. So I hope this helped. I hope this is beneficial to many of you guys, and God bless you for your love and your support and your continued and unwavered faith with Apostle Ely. Oh yeah, Monique said that bayberry candle. You can, yeah, actually you can do the New Year's candle with a bayberry candle. And anybody have ever got me to fix a bayberry candle, you know how my bayberry candles work. They bring some money. Yes. You can use those candles in real estate. You can use those candles in love making. And all of my whores that are not making no money out there, you can use that bayberry candle, and then that Sweet Dick Willie candle, or that sweet Sister Good Pussy candle. Cause what's the point of having sex with 12 men and you ain't got but $140? That's wasted jaw power, thigh power, hip power. All right. Love y'all. Peace out.